easy to recognize where she was coming from back in the day, and there wasn't any dust kicking up from the ground or anything like that when she was phasing. Like, you had no idea which direction she was coming from. But now, like, everyone knows where she is and where she's coming from and which direction she's heading, which is just fucking diabolical. Really did a number on her. And they're nerfing her again soon, too. They're nerfing a lot of her add-ons, which is a real shame. Because she's really cool as a character, but instead of, like, actually sorting her out, they're just nerfing the piss out of her, so... It's unfortunate. High-level survivors do pretty well against Spirit, to be honest with you, but I just like her as a character. I think she's pretty savage. You can do some vicious things with her as well. Ah, the fire barrel made it sound like it was a survivor. Figured he'd stop still and stay there. Makes sense. Oh, so close that was, man. That was so close. I bet they've got a flashlight here, though. Ooh. I was going to say, if we have, they're very composed, for sure. Is that the flashlight? Yeah. Two flashlights? Didn't see that coming. Last round, my Hex Face of Darkness never got used. Yeah, it's a shame. It's one of those things, like, trying to keep it active sometimes is pretty difficult, but it's fun when you get value from it, to be honest. So where's the injured guy go? Because he would have gone somewhere to get healed, right? Where's he gone? That's the obsession. I actually kind of don't want to hit that guy. I'm going to pretend we're chasing him, but I'm going to veer off. Oh, wow. He's jumping off to go basement. Okay. I don't want to hit him because I don't want to lose stacks of Save the Best. This is guaranteed 2 stacks here at the basement, which is cool. It's really good for my Save the Best. This idea for the build and Spirit is really fun because it allows you to pick up the chase really fast. Oh, I thought he climbed through. For sure. Very well done. We've made for this as well, like, Spirit is knackered unless you're phasing. You're fucked unless you're phasing, man. Like, there's no chance of catching anybody. It's crazy. I don't think he has it, though, which is good. Penta never showed me where it got broken, so they can just bug out. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So it's bugging out. I'm going to chase this guy off the gen, but ultimately I don't really want to hit him because of the obsession. Gives me nice stacks. That guy can finish the gen. I'm not mad at it. Nice. Just love how fast this build can snowball, man. The hits are so quick and there's just no cooldown, you know? What's that perk on the left? Oh, did I not answer it? I thought I fucking read it like in my head and then like didn't answer it. It's Septic Touch. This build this is the last time I played Spirit, was when the dead hard meta was a thing. So, Septic Touch is whenever a survivor gets interrupted healing in your terror radius. Oh, wow, they got a flashlight. I didn't think anyone was around. Whenever a survivor is interrupted healing in your terror radius, they're exhausted for like 10 seconds, essentially, is what the perk does. So I was like, that was when dead hard was like a big deal, you know? So it was really, really good to like interrupt the survivors when you have nurses calling and you go over there and you knew they couldn't panic and dead hard and shit and they just had to take the hit. And that was really, really cool. But unfortunately, oh, good fucking reverse, man. Very good reverse. But yeah, like, dead hard's not a thing now, so it doesn't really matter too much, you know what I mean? I'm glad that this guy dropped down. He's got the flashlight. So a lot of time with Spirit, I don't want to go out of my like normal walk, and because I want to get my Bloodlust, you know. But Bloodlust of Spirit isn't even worth it against Made for this because she's still so slow. Oh, confidence. I like it. Fair play. Bro got a flashlight save, man. They got one. Brandon Rays, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in the chat like... well, we haven't been able to talk to you much for a little bit. How you been doing, man? I think you came in towards the end of the stream last time, right? Still sometimes... you still see it, but, like... It's definitely not as prominent as it used to be, you know what I mean? He just fucking healed as well, which is really funny. And the Obsession's not really getting hit much. So they usually end up being like, what's going on, man? Why is it not coming for me? You know what I mean? But it's just funny because the perk has literally saved the best for last. So it always seems really mean, but at the same time, it's my perk value, you know what I mean? No exhaust, like they get exhausted when they get interrupted healing as well. So they can't sprint burst off or anything, which I find really fun. The spirit re-emerges again off the record. No? Okay. We got Mori? Nice, let's go. It's just that save the best for last, man. When you've got 8 stacks on spirit, it feels like you're the fastest killer in the world. And combined with mother-daughter ring, it's insane. Like, it just feels like you're going so quick. You can combine it with, like, the quick charge add-ons and stuff as well. And you still kind of get that same feeling of insane speed. But you have to basically avoid the obsession like the plague, because keeping those 8 stacks is so crucial. But it makes you feel like you just absolutely, like, steamrolling them, you know what I mean? They can't, like, catch a breath, and you're constantly back on them, smacking them again. And when you smack them, you get to phase really quick, you know? I like to use Save the Best for Last on Blight sometimes. It has that kind of feeling. Wow, they dropped, huh? Where's she going? Which Legion got buffed, but I know he will get debuffed. Yeah, he'll get debuffed. A lot of people have been using him since the solo healing thing changed, to be honest. So here's the Obsession. We can actually hit the Obsession here. Nice. We'll get an Obsession hit or two, so now he doesn't feel fully invincible. And he's got a heal too, which means we catch a non-Obsession trying to heal him. Well, non-hook there. It's gone straight back upstairs. And if we do hook him, it's a non-Obsession that's going to try and unhook him, you know? Ooh, cheeky. Yeah, she's really hard to play, and like I said, survivors have a lot more knowledge now and info when playing against Spirit than they didn't used to have. She used to be like S-tier killer because it was really hard to play against her, but now survivors have a lot more knowledge when they're against her. What have you been up to though, Brandon? You been playing any particular killers yourself, or any Dead by Daylight in general? But yeah, no, Buttes, it is a good perk, Septic Touch. It's pretty decent on this build, but again, I think it was mainly in prominence when Dead Hard was overused. I still think it does good at stopping some exhaustion when you interrupt heals, but did I just hear somebody? That was weird. I did. Amazing. I was like, I thought I heard like someone like a slight moan. Like a little girly moan, you know what I mean? Thought we heard someone. But Spirit Shadow Wolf relies fully on audio, so as long as you got a decent pair of headphones, she really relies on audio while you're inside this phase walk. To track people like that. The Obsession, that's a shame. Didn't really want the Obsession. And where's the guy that unhooked the Obsession, you know? Where did he go? Is he just hiding for Hatch? Did he unhook and just go back to hiding? That's interesting. Wesker's been so fun lately. What build do you run on Wesker? I always struggle with builds on Wesker because I really like Bamboozle on him, but I feel like it's not amazing, you know, like I feel like I really struggle to find amazing builds on him. I might as well down him again, fuck it. Oh, he's not the Obsession, okay. This Mori's really cool though. When you read Spirit's backstory, this Mori has a lot of meaning to it. This scream. That scream is amazing. That, like, when you read her backstory and you know how much, like, pent-up emotion and fucking rage and, like, you know, vengeance she's got inside of her, that Mori just takes on a whole nother meaning. Like, that primal sort of scream at the end of it is amazing. It's, like, fully unleashing her fucking emotion, you know what I mean? Like, just chopping away like that. I love that. I don't know if any of you guys have YouTubed it at all, but if you look up Moris that exist on Dead by Daylight Mobile, Spirit has some fucking amazing Moris. It's crazy. I feel bad for her because she was obviously trying to get some free points out of the game, but it is what it is. I'm sorry. Sorry this happened to you, and hopefully the next game goes better, you know? What can you do? We've got to save the best for last value out of this game. Now it's just Hat's gamble. Pop, Pain, Res, Thrill and Tremors, and Corrupt Intervention. Very interesting. Very interesting. Not a bad shout, though. I haven't seen Thrill and Tremors used in a build for a while. Don't really see it used very often. I'm feeling it tonight, though, dudes. Feeling it tonight. I'm feeling my tiredness, man. Like, we had a, you know, early wake up, long commute, good session in the gym. Feeling that tiredness tonight, dude. It's crazy. I thought I got a good amount of sleep last night, too, so... Crazy. Yeah, we got nothing, man. There we go. Cheeky hatch. Gonna get to bed. No worries, Buttes. I'll see you soon. Massive slowdown build? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that getting good value, especially because you can dash over... Oh, shit, what am I doing? I'm just, like, walking and talking right now. You could dash over to gens with Wesker, can't you? And, like, immediately get pop on them if you need to. I was just, like, walking around then. Like, I was walking away from both the exit gates. Like, that was wild. This is unfortunate for survivors, man. If they haven't got a key, it's just an unfortunate position. When gates spawn like this, is pure RNG, you know what I mean? Like, unfortunate. This end game needs streamlining, I think, in general. I've always thought this end game of just waiting for the, like, watching the gates and going back and forward, and the whole gate play in general, I think, is just fucking nuts. Especially because, like, there is this element of RNG to it that, like, if the gates spawn like this, the survivor's completely fucked. You know what I mean? Like, and if the gates don't spawn like this and the survivor manages to get out, they're like, oh, wow, I'm so skillful. You know, it's like, no, you just got RNG with good gate placements, man, where I couldn't, like, actually patrol them back and forward. But when you get RNG like this, I'm not sitting here thinking, wow, I'm so skillful. Look at me stopping you escaping. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here thinking that, dude. I'm sitting here thinking, that sucks for you, bro. Bad RNG for you. Like, how are you going to escape, right? It's game over. He dies. I love, like I said, this game does something special in the fact that no other game puts you in a position where, as a player, the other team are in a completely hopeless and stuck position where they are going to die. There's a timer ticking down on their doom and death, and there's nothing they can do about it. Like, this game puts you in that position sometimes, and you think, like, that's brilliant. You know what I mean? What a cool-ass, like, position to be in general. Personally, I don't like tunnelers. That's brilliant. That's cool, man. You're entitled to your opinion, you know what I mean? Save the best for last, unfortunately, is, you know, a perk that really embodies tunneling. Like, we have to leave somebody untouched and feeling like they're on top of the world and not getting hit a lot, and then bring their world crumbling down, you know? That's kind of how it goes, man. Tunnel the best for last? What do you mean, man? Are you guys okay? I thought you might be coming in here to say GG or something, but I don't think you're doing okay. Good efforts, though, man. Good tries. It's a pretty hard build to play against, for sure. It sucks when you can't really get the flashlight saves you want to get. It was, at least we got one flashlight save, you know? That was very cheeky. I thought everyone had kind of given up on the flashlight save at that point, which is quite funny, but cheekily came back and got one. But I think taking 3 flashlights and only getting 1 save hits people sometimes. Pay your bills, tramp. I guess that guy's also upset he lost. Defo put you as a Twitch mod for Onlydaz on your CV. He's not a Twitch mod. So that's weird. But again, all good, man. It's all good to be upset and angry at me, but you don't need to be coming here talking bollocks about people in chat. Sorry, man. Losing sucks. I get it. You know, it sucks when you feel powerless and you feel like, oh shit, I'm actually not that good. I get that. Like, it would suck. I don't really lose often, so I don't really feel it too much, but I get it, man. Like, it must be upsetting. But ultimately, you're gonna lose. You know, you are gonna lose sometimes if you're not very good at the game, and you just gotta accept that. You know, just gotta accept it. You're gonna say about flashy saves. You're running MD ring on spirit with amulet. You are dog shit. That's unfortunate. It's bad that you feel that way. I feel. Hopefully you'll change your mind one day. Who knows? Almost missed the Shamrock theme. Yeah. Hopefully you change your mind one day, man. Much love. Hopefully the rest of your games go well, and hopefully you play a killer that's a bit more on your level, I guess. I think now you've lost like that as bad as you did. I think your MMR will drop a little bit, and you'll sort of play, you know, a bit of a worse killer and do a little bit better, hopefully. Hopefully. Just came in and had a bit of a moan that they lost and a bit of a whinge. And then, yeah, and then got timed out. Same old stuff, same old. Yeah, it's one of the things, right, when you get smashed in by a spirit and then, like, you can't get the flashlight saves you want to get and you want to look cool in front of your friends, but it doesn't work. Like, I get it. It sucks.